Alright, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Good morning, everyone in this room. I'd like to thank you all to joining this interview, especially for our participant, Kak Ulan. Here, I'd like to introduce ourselves first. We are from Group 3, ALS and ARW project on the we would like to analysis about the exploring university students' perceptions of DeepL, its impact on English learning. And I'd like to invite Kak Ulan to answer some questions about this interview. Just make sure that if you didn't get the questions clearly, just hit us. All right. Without any further ado, let's get into the first question. It is about perceived usefulness. Number one, in your opinion, does DeepL effectively assist you in enhancing the quality of your written work? Please.
All right. Thank you, Fadila, for the question. It's interesting, yeah. Okay, so in my opinion, I think DeepL effectively can assist me in enhancing my the quality of my written work. Why? Because DeepL has a few features here like translator and also has a special section for write. Um, it can give a few correction and feedback about the writing that I made to correct the mistakes and also improve my writing. So yeah, I think DeepL can effectively assist me in enhancing the quality of my written work.
All right, thank you for the answer. It is all clear that DeepL is effectively assisting you enhancing your quality of your written work. All right, let's get into the next question. It is about the perceived ease of use. All right, the question is, do you think DeepL features are intuitive and user-friendly for improving your written proficiency? And if it does, why? Please.
All right, for the second question, it's also interesting. Talking about DeepL's features, like I mentioned earlier, it is user-friendly for me because it is so easy to do the translating process and also to check my writing. So I would say that DeepL is quite useful for improving my writing proficiency because the features are quite easy to use and also it has a lot of sections and also this is quite interesting that I've seen from DeepL. It can translate picture, actually the actual picture, and translate it into texts. So we don't have to actually write something if we saw something on the street. Maybe we can just take a picture and then translate it using DeepL. So we don't have to type it using keyboard. So it's very useful.
All right, thank you for your answer. It's quite interesting because, yeah, just so you know that DeepL has a lot of features and that is some kind of user friendly, and it also does can translate your photos, the images into the target language. All right, thank you for the answer. I'd like to set the another question. It is about the behavior intentions to use DeepL. How frequently do you intend to use DeepL for your writing practices?
It actually depends on my writing activity. If I found something quite weird about the new words that I found, or whenever I feel unsure about my own writings, if I want to check if there's any mistake or if there's anything that I have to fix about my writing, if I have anything that I have to improve, I would use DeepL. So it actually depends on my writing activity.
All right, thank you for your answer. So you are using the DeepL when you need to check up your writing processes. And let's get into the next question. As you know that you use DeepL, For and the features, it is some kind of friendly to use and so on and so forth. Do you think it is would you recommend DeepL in the future to other people or maybe your friends for enhancing the writing skills? And if you want to recommend it, why it is what is your reason on it?
Yes, I would highly recommend DeepL for people who actually want to improve their writing proficiency. Why? Because DeepL features are so user-friendly, and you don't have to actually read a manual or anything to actually use this application or website gitu ya. Um, just in one look, you can actually use it already because you don't need any manuals of using DeepL. So yeah, that's the biggest reason why I would definitely recommend DeepL to people who wants to improve their writing proficiency because it is so easy to use and has a lot of unique features that is so useful for writing.
All right, thank you for the answer. So you totally wanted to recommend it to other people, to your friends especially, yeah. And then I'd like to ask, have you ever had a technical issues with the necessary technology while using using DeepL? Like, for example, technical issues or error or something, maybe. Have you ever experienced?
Well, since I'm actually new to DeepL and it hasn't been a long time since the first time I'm using it, so nope, thank God I haven't found any what is it called? Any disturbance and any errors in using DeepL.
All right, thank you for your answer. So you have no have never ever been to have technical issue with DeepL because you are new to using DeepL. All right, thank you for your answer. I'd like to state the other question. How confident are you in your ability to use DeepL to enhance your writing skills?
How confident am I? In a scale 1 to 10, I would say 8.5. Since DeepL here has the most basic features of writing improvement gitu. It has a translator and also has the writing section. So uh I think just using it DeepL is enough for me to improve my writing because what more could I possibly ask for? I mean, like it already has everything that I actually looking for in improving my writing. So yeah, that's it.
All right, thank you for your answer. So you are confident enough to use DeepL because of its feature and so on and so forth. All right, let's get some into the next question. After you're confident on it, I would like to know how satisfied are you with the result that you achieve through using DeepL for writing your writing enhancement. Maybe some same like before you use your scale.
Okay, using the same scale in 1 to 10, I would say, talking about satisfaction, probably 8. Probably 8 because uh even though DeepL already provide me with anything that that I need to fix about my writing, that I need to improve, the errors, the mistakes, I still feel like I have to really pay attention. Is it truly my mistake? Because this is AI. Like they don't have the capability as same as human minds. So just because it is true or correct based on AI doesn't mean that it actually uh what is it called? It actually correct and easily comprehend by human beings. So I still have to double check it, even though it's already been corrected by DeepL. So I would say 8.
All right, thank you for your answer. So yeah, I agree with you that DeepL is still AI in the first place. So you need to recheck it because it's still AI. And then for the next question, maybe it's some kind of confirmations. Have you found DeepL to be as helpful as your anticipated? And if it does, why? Please explain. I mean, in the first place, you using DeepL is as the anticipated machine or translation machines to make sure that your English, your writing is on exactly right, maybe, yeah. So, have you found it as helpful for your anticipated?
All right. This question is so interesting. Um, Actually, it's way better than I expected. Why? Because I thought DeepL was the same as Google Translate. It's only providing it's only providing section for translating words. I thought that's what DeepL is, but turns out it has the writing section. So I'm a bit surprised, and yeah, it's so much better than I expected.
All right, thank you for your answer. Yeah, it is quite different than Google Translate that you mentioned because the DeepL is has an ability to confirm it is what kind of text it is. So in our experience, DeepL is actually have the technology to know what kind of context. So the translator or on the target language it's nggak rancu begitu ya seperti Google Translate.
Yes, yes, I highly agree with you.
All right. Thank you for your interesting answer. I'd like to state for the last question. I think, yeah. Uh, After you know the features, after you know the features, and after you know that DeepL is friendly to use, are there any features that you want to improve that you would like to see in DeepL to enhance your satisfactions further? Are there any expectations for next time before the bell? Your expectation about the bell?
All right. Like I mentioned earlier, since I'm new to this technological use of DeepL, I've read several users complain about DeepL, and they mostly complain about the fact that DeepL cannot actually translate or fix or correct the mistake of a long text. So I think that is what I was hoping that DeepL would actually improve the capability of translating or correcting the mistakes of a long text, I would say.
All right, thank you for your answer. Yeah, you're right. Because there's a correction in DeepL, but it's only for a few words, not for the long paragraph. And also DeepL it's have limitations about 1,500 words, if I'm not mistaken, if you are not subscribed the DeepL. So maybe that's the features that would like to improve, I believe. So thank you. In the first place, I would like to thank you for you to joining our interview. Your answer truly helpful for us. I'd like to say thank you also for our friends that are joining for in this meeting room, and I hope this interview also make you an insight, uh, generally for specifically for you to know more about DeepL. And last word. Once again, I would like to thank you and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I also